In the past, the Kokako has fared badly in the Bird of the Year polls, which is curious given that one of its best mates is a celebrity of all New Zealand celebrities, our mythological superhero, Maui. Not one to court the limelight, the Kokako is a shy, dignified bird with a mournful, operatic call. It's the kind of song that is so haunting you could throw a sheet over it and call it a ghost. Take a listen for yourself. Chirpy campaigning doesn't come naturally to it, nor does relying on personal endorsements. But having polled poorly for the past 4 years, it's ready to blow its own trumpet and show the saddleback up for the swine it really is. You see, back in the day when Maui had lassoed the sun in an attempt to slow it down, it was the Kokako that helped to quench his thirst, not the lazy saddleback. The Kokako brought water to Maui in his wattles, and in return he gave him long legs. The saddleback got something quite different, but that's another story. Like his cousins, the long-extinct huia and the saddleback, the Kokako has a Lone Ranger mask, which makes it pretty distinctive, but I'm guessing that most New Zealanders would struggle to recognise one in a lineup, despite the fact that they grace our $50 notes. That's because there aren't many round. Estimates put the Kokako population around 750 pairs. Once, Kokako existed throughout New Zealand. However, the South Island Kokako joined the long list of New Zealand birds that have been snuffed out. The last official sighting was in 1967, but some believe this bird is still amongst us, with sightings coming in from Fiordland to Kaharangi National Park. Doc's attempts to find these birds have proved fruitless. Believers remain unconvinced, and given New Zealand's history of prematurely declaring a bird extinct only to find it's alive and kicking, it's no wonder there are naysayers. Who knows? Now you'd expect to be hearing weeping violins, but no, the Kokako isn't one to tug on heartstrings, it's a battler. And if you live in the North Island, chances are it is coming to a forest near you. You see, it is being reintroduced into places where it once sung from the treetops, with a little help from its friends and a few carefully placed MP3 players. As well as being good-looking, they're linguistically gifted and sexually liberated. Unlike many other birds, they have their own regional dialects, which you'd think would make merging populations tricky. But no, newbies quickly learn snatches of the song that surrounds them, so they easily acclimatise to living and breeding with new populations. Call it a gift for language, whatever, there's no denying these birds are talented songsters. Once they set about baby making, it's the female that does most of the work. She's the chief nest builder and architect, as well as the sole incubator, something that makes her very prone to attacks by stoats and possums. Unbeknownst to scientists and conservationists, this female-focused predation caused a woman drought amongst the Kokako community. As a result, males formed gay couples. Because the male and female Kokako are almost identical in looks, scientists thought these male pairs were just infertile couples. It was only with the advent of DNA testing that they learnt that these birds were swingers. Needless to say, since then, conservation efforts have been much more fruitful, and with a little help, hopefully people will begin seeing this bird not just at supermarkets, hardware stores and banks, but gracing the branches of their local forest. So when you go to the polling station this September, give your vote to this endangered, unsung hero, this comeback kid, our gay old blue-wattled crow.